All right, we're going to talk about using statistics to describe race. I know it kind of seems like we might have an edge on things if we could group them, because humans just love to group things. And even if there's no reason why people should be grouped anymore based upon physical characteristics or anything, we would still like to do it just for fun or just for philosophy for the most part. And that's kind of why I stick my nose into it. It's just kind of fun for me to look at how people don't understand the whole picture of it. There's going to be more and more and more pieces to the point where each and every person is pretty much their own race. And as time goes by, I don't know if you know, but people's colors change. Maybe one day I'll be black. Maybe another day I'll be red. It depends on how long I'm exposed to certain elements. There has to be a reason why people's skin has changed, or people are taller or shorter. They're probably just to adapt to the environment that they're exposed to, because humans do adapt to pretty much everything. And that's the good thing. The reason why science tries to make up a whole new species for this goat that we made off of the coast of California by importing a Spanish goat and letting it mutate with its other fellow goats until it took over the island is because now it's valuable. It's been adapted to a new environment, which changes what it has to offer to the rest of the goats that might not live very good right now. You know, maybe in Spain the goats start getting sick, so we start bringing back original goats from America that were on this island that we had in our little training pens or whatever, and we start bringing them back to Spain and being like, here's the goat again. You know, it's still really useful, and it's adapted to new environments. So I mean, these things are all to be appreciated. It's not to be deciphered that you're one or another, though, because, I mean, if I have kids, their color isn't going to be the same as mine. And then when they have kids, their color isn't going to be the same as them. And on, it could be slight variations of color, but it is those small margins of things that prove my point that nothing can be quantitatively deciphered upon by just making inductive arguments. And that's really what you're doing with statistics. Statistics are not actually a deductive argument. You're just taking a sample from somewhere and then you're testing it out. It's like how people drive along and then they go, who cut me off? You know? What race were they? Why do you need to know? You know? I told somebody a story like that. Like somebody opened their car door and they hit my car door really hard. And then they just looked at me right in the eyes and then they drove off. Like, I saw you dent my car, and then they just closed the door and then they pretended like they didn't see me and then they drove off. So I told my coworkers that story and they all wanted to know what race the person was. Why would it matter? Can you put it in your little statistical little data bank there?